Hello everyone, my name is Yoslo, and welcome to Gnoll Slayer, a Gnoll Lock challenge. Gnollsbane's family tragically died to a horde of gnolls, and now it is up to him to exterminate all gnolls from Azeroth. Gnollsbane has a few restrictions to make this interesting. First off, he is on the Doomhowl hardcore server, and he is self-found as well. His background is that of a barbarian, and for that he cannot wear a chest piece. Now, you may be wondering, how can he kill gnolls at level 1 in a hardcore server where the lowest level gnoll is level 8 in Elwyn Forest? Well, to answer that, we have to modify the challenge to make it interesting. He is allowed to kill wolves, hyenas, coyotes, and all canine type creatures across Azeroth to help strengthen him to continue the fight and get prepared to devastate the gnolls. Of course, with this challenge also comes the question of gearing. Well, to make it interesting, he can only equip or use what he loots from creatures he kills. This challenge was inspired by some other awesome creators doing similar locked series in WoW. A few will be linked below for you to check out. Now, let's gear up for the gnoll eradication. Another part of this challenge is Gnollsbane can start and complete quests that are related to the monsters he is killing. So for this intro place, the Wolf Meat quest is allowed, and all future quests related to canine creatures and gnolls will be allowed. This editing endeavor has been daunting. For years I have not wanted to edit anything due to time constraints, so I hope you enjoy, and I am already working on the next episode as we speak. Now, back to the regular scheduled broadcast. I have done a lot of different challenges and played a lot of different ways in WoW before, but after seeing those people play specific locked versions, I knew I had to find one of my own. I also find great joy out of hardcore classic WoW and wanted to do it this way. I know you will see a lot of wolves, and they are so very important to how strong I am going to be in later levels when I face off against those hyena man abominations. An add-on I added to this to help see the amount of creatures of the same name is Kill Track List. With this add-on, as I'm going to show you here, will show each instance of creature I kill, and it'll be a good way of tracking how many gnolls and wolves that I kill on my journey to 60. And here it is, Wolves Across the Border complete, and a nice set of wolfskin bracers to add to the collection. This will be our first and last quest until we face off against Hogger. And now, I will speed up the footage for a lot of the leveling to show the carnage of what happens, but getting to the important parts without many cuts. Also, you will see me get gear and bags. I got really lucky on this playthrough with bags. Each wolf got easier and easier to kill as I leveled, and the true strength of the warrior can be seen. I had to show you this clip because it is my first ever bag drop of this character. And I know, it's a black bag, and they're bad luck, but after seeing what else this account can get, I'm sure it'll be the start of a great run. So I thought I would do a bit of gnolls to come. Here in Elwyn, we got Riverpaw Outrunners and Runts, and a few rares, and of course, the big gnoll himself, Hogger. After this, we will move into Westfall, where there are more Riverpaw gnolls, and finally, into Red Ridge, we will start getting even more variety of gnolls to take down. And here is the list of what I've killed so far on Gnollsbane. We got 40 young wolves and 30 timber wolves. And I think it's about time we head in and get our spell upgrades. We got Charge, Rend, and Battle Shout. Charge will help us get into battle quicker with more rage to spend. Rend will help us slowly bleed the enemies out. And Battle Shout will give us more attack powers in our swings. Now time for some more carnage. Here I go, level 5. With this, I decided my time in Northshire Valley had come to a close, and it was time to venture out into all of Elwyn. A look at my time played is 38 minutes and 52 seconds. Not bad for just grinding wolves. And a final look at my kill tracker as I leave the sub-zone. 68 young wolves and 54 timber wolves. Not bad, but the numbers get going so much further after this. As I stroll down the road, I decide on something important, professions. Since I added canine beasts to my kill list, I decided skinning and leatherworking felt right for Gnollsbane. This will allow me to use armor kits on my gear, and maybe a dry spell here or there for gear will hold me over. But it is leather, so not as durable as I could use. And upstairs here are some creepy kids. They do some ritual and are seeing something here. Not important enough for me, I got gnolls to get to. Here we are, Goldshire, and specifically, the Lion's Pride Inn. We get our hearthstone and start cooking, because with all of these beasts we can get some nice meals out of our hard work. Next up, we get a little bit of time to organize bags, and eventually, I will swap to the Baginator add-on for ease of use, but not yet. Now, where are those wolves? Ah, here they are. Almost forgot, first aid acquired. One of the few dangerous pulls. Since Gnollsbane cannot kill Murlocs, he better watch out and get back. This Grey Wolf is 2 levels ahead of me, and if anyone knows warriors, we do not do well with monsters 2 or more levels over us. Better head back after this fight for some easier prey. Here I decide it's time to start using my leatherworking skills to make me stronger. Light armor kit adds 8 armor to my legs, hands, and feet. Time for a quick hearthstone to make some food. Charred wolf meat until 10 skill, then it's time for some spiced wolf meat, which will give me 2 stamina, 2 spirit, well-fed buff. And while I'm at it, I also decided it's time to clear my leather as well. Also, it is time for me to train up some more abilities. We got Thunderclap, which reduces the enemy's attack speed, and Parry, making it possible for me to parry incoming attack. At this point, I met a fellow adventurer, Old Ren, who was intrigued by my presence. I decided to let him know what was up, then went back our separate ways. And at this point, we reach the end of episode 1. In the coming episode, the true fight for my family will begin at the Westbrook Garrison and its resident villain, Hogger. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.